welcome to One Way, where we go one way, and that is west, or we try. Anyway, this is done on a phone. You might hear clawing and scratching noises to make certain maneuvers happen. Otherwise, it's held in a way in which to avoid that. But it comes at the cost of performance, such as walking into trees, buildings, pits of death, stuff like that. And you get to hear me complain about how both the phone and the game like to ignore input commands. And I thought maybe mostly it was the phone, but the game actually does, because I noticed on Windows 10 it tends to ignore things as well. And are we moving in the right direction? Yeah, we are. I was positive. I saw where the sun was pointing, so... Okay, I'd like to not see... it's either crap or crap. But we have slightly less crap over this way, but... It's Saturday, the day of washer-dryer phase, and... Sun Stutter and... Oh, no. Sun Stutter and Dave Groening. So it's Saturday, but it's also... I see a village, but, well... Today's supposed to be a washout, so... Yeah, perfect. And we can jump. So the whole day is supposed to be a washout. And here we go with the sputtering, where the game will not let me move. Well, it's moving, but not like this. I got enough of this. Let's just... Okay, you know what? And we can... There we go. Imagine that, climbing. So I'm at work waiting for the building to be open, and waiting in my car. It's tight quarters, so every now and then you might hear a banging noise. That's the phone hitting the steering wheel. I love how I press jump and nothing happens. Yeah, like I said, I've also been working on a big project on my 50th birthday world. Yeah, if you've noticed there hasn't been a video for well over a year, that's because a lot of big projects. And a lot of them that need to kind of get done in order, or done enough in order to move on. And we can't go over here, but that works. If we can not sputter, we can jump on the tree and jump across. There we go. That was beautiful. That worked. And we intentionally rammed into the edge there because didn't really have a choice. The only good thing about this day being washed out is it's helping us get a little further into this game. A little further towards the goal, or as close as we can get to it. See, now it's not going to work. There's no way. I mean, there's a way, but... more than one position would be nice. Okay, how about more than one position? I don't like what I see there, so we'll walk over the tree. Yep, keep going. A little more. Little more, not more than one position would have been nice. And grab the stick. And there we go, moving time. And the tree stopped us. That'll help us with some recovery. And we can move more than one position. And more than one position would be nice. Yeah, we can move the player. Actually, that's okay right there. How are we doing on that? 31, that's decent enough right now. So I believe that we are setting up. We're not going to do it this episode, but next episode, I believe, we are setting up for the 5,600 kilometer block. Okay, how about where I'm pointing? That would be better. Right here. There we go. Break. We'll place a bed. And we're over here pressing a button. We're over here pressing a button. Ignore, ignore, ignore. There, now I can look this way. Now look the other way and hop into bed. Yeah, so it starts raining, and then, of course, as soon as I get this going, it stops raining. Yeah. I'm not trusting it. Alright. Since the weather is rather iffy, I'm using this, like I said, I'm using this time to gain a little distance. Well, pretty much the whole day is supposed to be washed out. So both my breaks and my lunch may also be this. Pressing. I'm pressing. Now we're struggling to move initially. Now we're moving fairly decently now. That definitely makes up for things. Yeah. Alrighty. Over here. I already took care of inventory there. Yeah, pressing. I mean, the second time, yeah, okay. First time, yeah, I missed the button. Second time, I was smack dab on it. I know it's the game. Because I noticed Windows 10 Edition. I wonder if it's they're trying to do parity between this and Java. And Java likes to be very dead when it comes to input. Wondering if that's what they're trying to do with this, making it equally as dead. Break. You were initially, so. stick. Go. And now it's raining again. Yeah, see, I just can't trust the weather today. Go. And of course we gotta, whenever there's an elevation change, obviously climbing, but even going downward we need to jump, because if we don't, you just fall straight, you just go straight down. And since this game likes to sputter now, like it's doing right now, where I'm trying to move fast and it's not letting me. There we go. It keeps the momentum going. Okay, yeah. Why? Because we can. And we can move the player. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't seem that there's any land showing up again. Need to check the time. People are starting to show up. Break. That works. Grab a bed. Let's just make it a little more interesting. Just because we can. Just waiting for that to touch that so we can go to bed. Alright, there was a little bit of landmass there that was flush. the ocean, so that's why we didn't see that. I don't know where to go, really. Yep, we can move forward. There we go. And we're pressing the jump button. Actually moved on its own. I don't like what I'm seeing up ahead, and we can move the player. Yeah, we can move the player. Yep, move the player. Okay, there we go. Move the player. Nope, no moving the player in that direction. Break. Yep, go. Go. I think we're going to take the speedy route if it cooperates. Let's find out. Well, we got a village. And let me check the time. Okay, I think it's a safe bet to, we're going to move the player. Okay, we're going to want beds. Bed. 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 We're pressing the bed. We should probably do bed. Break. Break. There's a villager in the way, that's why. Can't move. Break. Can we cooperate now? I like that answer 100% better. We can move the player. Move the player. All right, I think we're going to end it here for now. See you later. We're back. And let's see. So we want to go this way-ish. If the player wants to run. So the first break, the weather held. So this is the second break, and I think the lunch, which happens not much after, is the weird wonky way Saturday seems to work. Can we move the player? Yep, jump. Jump button pressed. Might mean jump. Dave Grohl. Over to Progress enhancement. I got lucky there. See, that's why we got to jump when the elevation changes, even going down. Damn finger. All right. Okay, how about this way? We're turning this way now. It either whips around or doesn't turn at all. Funny how that works. Actually, this way is a little more open. Through the wickets. A little bump assist there. And no, I don't want to be going wacko over there. Yeah, sometimes we gotta, but like a little better control though. A little further. That may do. All right, we're at the 50-70 kilometer block and we're not jumping. We should be jumping when jump button's pressed. Why are we not jumping? Are we just that close to it? Yeah, that might be why. And we can move the player. Yeah, almost. And we move the player. Of course. How else would this go? We need to idiot hop across the, because of that. And make some more progress. If the holes weren't there. Would have been funny if that was desert. But we do see the village. It seems to be abandoned. How are we on beds? Oh, plenty of beds. Right now, we're just looking for smithies if they exist. And it seems to be not the case. It's something out of it. Okay, that's a useless building there. Huge Dave Grohl here. Alright, so this 15-minute break, see how much distance we can create. Hopefully make some decent progress so that when it it's time for the washer-dryer phase, we can get very close to rolling into the 5,600 kilometer block. Highly doubt we will actually roll it over. Oh yeah, I don't like the biome that's coming up. I mean, if normal movement was a thing, ooh, this was actually a good call, and we can keep going. Yeah, the rain is not very predictable until about the noon hour or so. Then, okay, I don't like how this is looking. We can move the player. And how about here? Yeah, of course. This is how it works. All right, can we have something work in our favor? That would be nice. Right there. Didn't ask to put that one there. Break. And move the player. And the player's not moving. That's not good. Break. Break. As I said in the beginning, you get to hear me complain about how this game doesn't want to do anything, and it sure as hell isn't wanting to do anything. Go. It doesn't want to move either. That felt like a project. Now move the player. Go. Go. I see freedom. Go. Break. Wrong block, but doesn't really matter in that case. Well, more or less, that actually worked. Which way do we want to go and have the game refuse to do its job? Break. All right, see, this is just as bad as mountains. When we're not moving the player, which is the incorrect thing to do. There isn't a way across, which also sucks. We had a decent little go there. I gotta keep an eye on the clock. Okay, we could move the player. I like it when the player is moving. There we go. Then, of course, that happened because that was premature. We can go forward. You know what? It is a bit of a trek and breaks about over, so lunch might be a thing or not. We'll find out. And we're back. Yeah, lunch is rained out. Hey, we got one of the breaks, and one of the things I like is when I press the move forward button, that forward happens. And yeah, no way getting there. Not when speed is a thing that we're trying to accomplish. Yep, move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Alrighty, yeah, so and of course, this being lunch, we gotta pay attention to the clock as we lose time if we are late clocking back in. Lose money. Losing money, bad. Oh, okay, here we go. I was gonna say, we got somewhere for a little bit. The stutter didn't get me. But the land did. All right, I think we get at least one more sleep before we get a mind the clock. Or we can take this and throw it out like I asked you to do.
Still don't quite get how, if I'm on frozen lake or any frozen water, I gotta put the boat down on my feet to put it close. Yet in liquid form, I have to practically reach for the opposite end of the world for it to plop it close to me, which is just weird that there's no consistency there. Alright, they're both actually closing in on both sides, so... Alright, we get an opening over here. We got mangroves. Trying to line up the bottom of the boat so it's straight, so I'm pointing in the direction we're actually traveling, because if it's askew enough, it does throw me off. And long boring ocean, but long boring ocean helps get us further. And go. And go. We can move the player now. Come on. You can move the player forward now. Great, yep. Nice jump again. Pressing the button, nothing happens. Yeah, okay, that would have been minor damage. Whoa. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. And we can move the player. There we go. We might be able to get another sleep in. And we can undo. And we can move the player. Turn. Oh, village. We can move towards the village. We could use a farmer so we can trade for bread. And we can move the player. There. Through the floor. No good. We used to put a limit as to how many beds we got, but the way the game works now, we'll practically fill up the inventory just to do it. And then we get invalid over here. Break. Can we just move the player? Is that something we can do? Do we have enough beds? Yeah, we got enough beds. We can see if we get some more bread, which we do. Now it's almost pointless to trade. And I don't see a smithy anywhere, so... And here comes up. Too long. Then we can move the player. And we can... Good enough, and no. Day roll. Like I said, we gotta keep moving though. It keeps the sputtering movement away. Good. There we go. Alrighty. You know what? I think. Continue this. Yep. Place the boat. Place the boat. Place the. Really? At least it's north-south, so we have precision there. Well, at least it's something. No, we don't want to be in the boat. That's better. Well, yeah, not willing to Dave Grohl it if we get a safe spot somewhat over here. All we have to do is move the player. Go. That jump was good. Good. Yep, a little more this way. Yep, it's a little... Alright. That's not the way we really wanted it to go, but... Alright, so... What I'll do off camera is I'm going to sleep this off, and washer dryer phase will pick up from here.
We're back. And we're not moving. Now we're moving. As you can tell from the background noise. Oh, wow. And there we go. Somehow all that popped. Anyway, you can tell by the background noise it's washer dryer phase. Being the final stretch, which, as I say, oddly enough, is usually the long haul. Especially the dryer phase, the so-called ending. So, I mean, one break, one lunch, and a short moment before that where I was waiting for the building to open. Are you seriously going to mountain me right now? With a roof forest to boot. Let's see what we got here, though.
Alright, nowhere to be found. No chest. Yep. Like to go and get that gold block, but that's in a bad spot. This is where I'm willing to go far enough away from the equators to try to get the roof forest to stay away. Because out at this distance, they're a lot more dangerous. Also, there's not a winning situation here. Oh, actually, that wasn't where I thought it was. Yeah. And we can move the player. This is exactly what we don't want. How about, no, we don't want to place, we want to look. We did not place. Let's break. And move the player. And how about moving the player? There we go. I think I see a portal over there, but I don't know if it's worth trying. Yeah, we can move. And REoL. Oh, no, that's one of those silly trail ruin things that no one cares about. Seem to not escape the roof forest, but we do have a river that probably opens to an ocean. That's good, and that helps. Jungle. Those are question marks. They can be good, they can be bad. They also can hold treasure, which is rare. I still find it funny that I found a woodland mansion before we ever found a jungle ruin. 5580 kilometer block.
And this time, as you've obviously noticed if you watched last week's episode, you get to hear me this time. Because I was suffering big time from allergies, and last thing you want to hear is me hacking away. And go. Go. Go a little more. Well, yeah, we can climb. What, we're not... Oh, that's not a... Oh, it does have a vine on it. There we go. And we can jump. And move the player. And brake. Ooh, nice. And of course, I have to say that time I didn't quite hit the jump button. Can't say the game ignored it that time. And move the player, and move the player, and move the player. No, how about move the player? Oh, it could have been bad. Anyway, move the player. Not so much. Alright, so brake. So what I'm going to do is place a boat here. That works. Place a bed here. That kind of works. Get rid of a couple saplings here that don't belong. Close enough to a 2.5 drumsticks, so. Plus, while we're idling, the hearts fill up a little quicker, just a little. Close enough, I guess. And now we're getting into unproductive territory. Oh, wait a minute, no. Yep, up. Yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference here. Okay, this way. Yeah, oh, come on.
How about we move the player? There we go. Why did we not move the player? Alright. Vines hindered and helped at the same time, which is strange, but whatever works. And move the player. And move the player. Now we can hopefully make some progress. Well, we had progress. That was fun. I guess that's over with now. I guess that's how far in the 5590s we may be able to get to. Yep, move the player. How about block that we asked for? Well, we actually tried to avoid damage. That didn't work much. We did lessen it a little bit, but that was about it. A little. we're not moving. And water would be wide, wouldn't it? Oh, come on. Oh, actually, this is the way we want to go. Still, we're not getting cooperative terrain. That's missing. Fortunately, out this far, bamboo is something we can walk through. And we can move the player. And we can move the player. We can move the player. We're not doing that. We're sputtering. We're not moving. Oh, we got a busted portal here. Let's... And we got a chest. We can move to the chest. We can move to the chest. No easy to get gold. Nice jump that never happened. Oh, well, let's go this way. Let's put a torch here. Bed. Sleep it. Why did I press jump and nothing happened? That's the beauty, is they can't move fast enough, so... Now we can move the player. Alright, so let's go down this way. Yeah, that's okay. I get that it was a little difficult to see, and so that was all right. And for the foreseeable future, I'm working Saturdays, so definitely not energetic enough to... I mean, I barely talk on these things as it is, because walking and talking, or walking and chewing gum at the same time, as the saying goes, not something I can do. I'm not one of those big YouTube channels that, okay, we can move forward, there we go, a little more, we're going to have to bail, then go to the other side of this. How about the boat that I was pressing? There we go. And go this way. So ever since the, I know I've said it before, the 1.21 updates that are added in, even though it's not an official release yet, it's screwed up the way the Nearlands work. Well, not exactly where I wanted to put it, but it still works. Now to get some ocean so we can get some of that progress that we were missing out on. $55.83. Not bad. Is there a way? Looks like there's a way. Yes, like I mentioned before, it's a lot harder to move out this far. You're going to be going at least 5 blocks per second in order to move. And if you're not, as you notice, like, have to do these wild turns in the boat in order to move forward. As if I'm not meeting that 5 block per second minimum, you don't move. Now it's been getting somewhat cooperative again. I say somewhat. Yep, forward. Okay, it seems to continue a little this way. Seems it might be going a little this way-ish, perhaps. And yeah, no progress. You know what'll help is if I press the move the player button and the move the player thing happens. Nope, that's too far. We're moving the player. No, I don't like that. We need to move over a couple more. Good enough. Of course, that didn't work. It was shallow, so it wasn't really going to hurt. And we're pressing jump. And we're moving the player. And we're moving the player. And we're moving the player. Oh, I actually managed to get in. Alright, and I know that it goes this way, and it goes out. And I didn't go very far. And then we're going to move the player. Break. Break. Incorrect. Pressing. And we're moving the player. And we're moving the player. Oh, there's no wind. What a shock. Turn. Break. Not really a way, is there? Oh, wait a minute, there is. Okay, that actually worked. We actually moved the player when it was necessary. trying to move the player. Brake. And move the player. And brake. And we're braking. Why are we turning? We didn't turn. We're trying to move the player. It would have been nice if the player moved in the direction I pointed. Yep, move the player. This might be bad. Any moment now. There we go. So let's okay, you know what? Let's board the boat because yeah, that's done. So sear dryer phase, a little less than 14,000 blocks. Who knows? It could happen. We're back. Yeah, I was ready to get going, but and we can move the player. We were ready to get going, but the dryer stopped. Of course, there's always something that stops us from moving forward. Yeah, we can move the player. We can move the player. Nice, I hit jump and jump happens. How about dirt block? There we go. And how about sword, the one I was pressing? That time I did miss the jump button, so that time it wouldn't jump because I didn't hit jump. And we can move the player. Yeah, you're safe. Bed. And this needs to go away. Helped a little bit. And we can move the player. How about when I press jump, jump happens? How about move the player? Of course, then you did. Just close enough. Or turn this way, the direction I'm pointing in. This way, this way. Nope. Brake. Brake. Straighten up my view. There we go. That got us further. Of course, the ocean definitely helps. It's mostly unobstructed. It's not going anywhere. Yep, there's the player. Place the boat. There we go. Oh, good. I thought for a minute this was literally going nowhere. I hate when they disconnected this. This is one of the bad things of the Caves and Cliffs is it brought back the disconnected river. Yeah, you didn't have the very tall hills, but the rivers were all connected, everything made sense. And now we got all these floaty islands and broken rivers again. Although not as bad as it originally was when the terrain was just weird like that. It's okay. Let's just go this way a little more. Yeah, we don't have a choice. Or do we? No, we don't. It just keeps... The Mesa Mountain just keeps going. And move the player, and move the player. And how about jump when we press jump? I pressed it 3 times. It even lit up, and it didn't jump. Nice if it ran. Oh, well, okay, yep, we can move the player. How about we grab the stick? Again, we're pressing jump and nothing happens. I don't trust you. Of course you do that, but we have a point over here that's relatively safe. And move the player, and move the player, and move the player. Why are we not moving the player? All we're doing is sputtering. Oh, jump. And move the player. Move the player. Waste money a little bit. But health kind of dictates we could use it. We don't need the notch apple quite yet because there isn't much in the way of death. I don't know about this one. can move. And we can move. Yeah, we can't go that way. We can move. How about we move? Let's move. Can we? No. How about the pickaxe that we asked for? Break. Nothing there. Won't be needing those. Nothing there. Oh, this looks like a... Yeah, nothing. This was junk. Oh, I should have kept those. But I didn't. Out into the ocean. And less than 10,000 to go. Bit of a stretch, but who knows? Oh, and we got another one now. Maybe this one won't be garbage. Yeah, and we can move the player. We like it when the player's moving. I mean, every once in a while monsters spawn in here, so that's why we're kind of doing a little due diligence prior to going in. Garbage. Not so garbage. It was trash the rest of the way. That's not what we asked for. So of course that's what happened. Well, we got another one of them. Place. How about board? There we go. Oh, this isn't quite one of the two instances where we've went through a cave. That was really neat to go through, but yeah. Okay, we can move the player. In case there was something that was going to spawn there. Yep, right here. And that's going entirely in the wrong direction. Stop here. How about sword? Oh, and we got another one. And we could jump when we press jump. Yet we didn't stop moving the player. Why you stopped, I don't know. And we can move the player. Yeah, there it is. So you swore I saw it. Move the player. Move the player. We are not moving the player. That's kind of a problem. How about grab the stick and move the player? Move the player. Why did we stop here? I don't remember stopping here. And we're not in the position. There we go. Are we going to actually get a decent set this time? So far, no. Alright, that's good. Pressing. That was it. Again, kind of underwhelming. And we're moving the player. We're moving the player. I mean, right on the frickin' jump button, and you're not doing it. Again, right on the jump button, and did nothing. Alrighty, quarter of the way through this next 10,000, the very pivotal 5,600 kilometer block that we are hoping we can possibly get by the end of the day, if it's possible. And another one. I tell you, they're either feast or famine. And we do. Oh, you know what? We don't need that right now, so. Again, nothing. Those are helping, but that's... We're just getting junked. Pressing. Right there. pressing. Backwards here, just so we don't have to go at the cactus, because that's what we were lined up with. Press the button, nothing happens. Why is jump a button we can use if it's not going to do anything? And like I said earlier, it seems to be a Bedrock edition thing. So I noticed Windows 10 doesn't seem to like to jump either. Ooh, that was big. We still got a while, so barring nothing but mountains and giant ravines, we should be able to hit the 5,600 kilometer mark. Yep, we can move the player. And we can move the player. We can try that. Okay, we need to be moving the player. Let's try a new thing. Down into the wild waters again. Which helps get us there faster. Well, at least the ocean's staying colorful, although it'd be better to look at if it were higher up, but and if it stays down, it means we got clear sailing ahead for a while. And that's a good thing, because we're getting, like I said, we get that much closer. And then if we do reach it, how much further past it can we go? Village, we kind of needed one. I know they kind of kill progress, but they also help. Looking for farmer. They're farmers. That is not the correct answer. There we go. Now we can move one more. There we go. Break. Getting somewhere. Ah, there's a farmer. Why did we stop? We're not moving. How about door? Yes. We might have gone a little too far there. We did. And we're moving. Yeah, we already did some trading with one of your fellow farmers. The player. How about stick? How about jump? Shut. There we go. And we're not jumping when we press jump again. Why are we not doing the job? Pressing. And we're halfway through this 10,000. So less than 5,000 blocks before we roll to the 5,600 kilometers. 5.6 million. Now the question is, will we have land? We got a candidate over here, right in the center. Yep, we got a little piece of land. Yeah, up. Why are we not moving? That needs to be in a different position. Let's make our beds slightly more interesting. There we go. Go. Hopefully it goes a while. And let's see. Island. It looks like it's filling in. Yeah, I definitely see it filling in on the right. Sword. Yep, jump. Alright, less than 3,000 to go. Unfortunately, Roof Forest is showing up. We got a river running through it, and hopefully it runs completely through it. Looks like it might over here. I saw emptiness. Plus it's heading in the right way anyhow. And 3/4 of the way through this 10,000. Seems to be winding through at least. Less than 2,000 to go, which means, as it usually will go, we'll make it through where we want to go, and then it'll just throw nothing but steep cliffs in that we can't navigate and barely get anywhere past where we're trying to go. Still going. Definitely a help. How about move the player? How about move the player? How about move the player? Yep, go. And we get the beds we need. And move the player. And now we're stuck, because the damn player won't move. And nothing really here. We could use movement. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Simple job. Try it. Beautiful. That was actually pretty good. Now, bed. Place another bed. We're how much stone? 59. Okay. That'll take care of the half heart we're missing. That'll take care of keeping our position if we were to croak. This is us on a boat trying to get to the 5,600 mark. Now see, you're supposed to throw these horrible features in once I have hit that mark. With a little more than 800 to go. Well, it was going well. Here we're going to have to do a little backtracking. Maybe we may not be getting by, but maybe we can get something a little easier to navigate, which of course would be miraculous for it to actually do the right thing. Alright, it is doing the right thing. It's still providing rivers. They're god-awful territory. And this is what it's going to do now, is it's going to make everything a struggle. Oh, no, it's still continuing. Terrain is still not shrinking in size. Cool moment. There we go. I think that would be the third time that we had something like that. Alright, it's still continuing, but we're still getting crappy terrain. Get this set at 14 chunks render distance. We're just a little more than one render distance away from hitting that mark. We're not moving the player. We're not moving the player. And we didn't jump. Good job. I didn't think jump was that important. Yep, move the player. There you go. You moved the player. Yep, jumping. Jumping. How about grab and jump? Sword. Moving the player. There we go. And one more block. There we go. We made it to the, what I didn't think we would, the 5,600,000 or the 5,600 kilometer block. Which is a very big thing. You can move the player. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now let's see if we can bury the needle, which of course this game will make sure doesn't happen. We made the mark, so let's just surround ourselves with impossible terrain. Yep, up. Great. Alright, let's see. Let's try a little, move the player. Here we go. Move the player. The player should move. Okay, that's not a good spot either. Brake. That's the brake button means braking. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Bed, bed. Probably should do the job next. And junk. Brake. Move. Oh, bad. Well, he's gone now. Move the player. Come on, grab the damn stick and move. Alright, now how about when I grab the stick and we jump, we move the player? Yep, go. Forward, forward. Forward. No, not there, because then we're stuck. Why are we not moving the player? That was a halfway decent go, considering the terrain that we're dealing with. No, I want to be moving forward. We're sputtering. Sputtering is wrong. No, we can't go. No, we can't go this way because it's not going to move the player. Move the player. Why did we stop moving? I did not stop. Why did we move only one position? Turn. pressing. I'd like to move the player now. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Sword. How many times do I have to press sword? Why did we stop? I did not stop moving the player. Can this game do anything correct? Nope, that's not the correct answer. Alright, I'd like to move the player. This is getting very old. I like when I press buttons and the player moves. Move. Yeah, I've pressed the button 3 times. 0 things happened. Why is the player not moving? The player needs to be moving. Nope, out. There we go. Move. Damn it, move. Nope, can't go that way. Surprise, surprise. How about we stop sputtering and start moving the player? Move! I'm pressing the button. That means, geez, move. Wow, we made it 1,000 blocks past. Wow. Okay, this way, over here. Nope, not the correct answer. Go. Go. Answer? How about the block that I'm asking for? 100% better answer. Of course. Jumping time. Move. Move. Oh, I wish these rivers did something now, like they were doing before, but now. How about moving the player? How about moving the player? How about moving the player? There we go. How about we move the player? This is getting very, very old. Move the player. Stop. Grab the stick. I swear they made this game so freaking unresponsive. Even the Windows 10 version's becoming a pain to operate. Alright, how much more time do we have? Alright, 2 more sleeps. God damn, I'm so stiff. Alright, move the player. I like moving the player. The player needs moving. Per usual, we make a goal and then it just doesn't give any more. Go. Why did we not move the player again? This is so old. Just move the player. Where's the helpful terrain? Okay, here we go. Move. Oh, there wasn't anything there. And we didn't jump. Well, we had a little bit of a moment there. Of course, that goes nowhere because we made it to 5,600 kilometers, so no more help for you. We can move the player. We can move the player. Yep. Finish. And finally, some forward progress. Too far one way. Okay, how about we move the player after I scratch my nose itching me like crazy there. Refuses to go. How about keep the stick going? Of course it's not going to help. That was pointless because we made it to the 5,600 kilometers, so like I said, zero help from here. Nothing but getting screwed. What's going on? And we lost the boat. Move the player. The player's not moving. That's a problem. Nope, we don't need to do that. We can just go that to make that. We lost a lot of planks there. At 30, we can make 10 beds if we need them. Enough. Go. Eat. You know, we kind of need to recover some of the planks that we lost, so rarely I bother with these ships, but since it is of the spruce variety, and we can move the player. Worthless one. We're jumping. Okay, we went too far, but nothing there. We're moving the player. We're moving the player. Try moving the player. We're trying to move the player. Yeah, that was a waste of time. After what, recovered a few planks. One more sleep. So that's the last sleep in terms of continuation. This sleep coming up is the end of the game for this week. Go. Let's add some distance. So when we sleep again, that'll be it. I have to say, in spite of the rough start after the 5600 mark, made some good progress afterwards. So putting a somewhat sizable dent almost 5% into it. And crossing over, that is quite a bit. And we had the help of early this morning, there, 5%. And early this morning it was raining. First break was fine. The second break wasn't. Lunch was very light. It was fun driving in the pouring rain on the way home. We go. How many beds do we need? We need a few. Of course it goes away. We can move the player. That one did not. Turn. There we go. Check 1. I want this. 2. I think we can. There we go. Nope, you're in the way. You need to open the door. You were stupid enough to stand there. The player. Too far over. Move the player. Move the player. Door. Okay, something's in the wrong position. Let's change it up a little bit. Why are we not moving the player? Alright, I'm not seeing any smithies, so... Oh, well. Looks like the sun will be setting soon, so move the player. There we go. Okay, I can't move. Well, the sun is setting anyway, so I think we'll just call it quits here so we have a free bed. So we're at 5,605,809, and I'll sleep this off camera. This is one way. George F551 saying hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.